What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. Midday Monologue Monday. We have a brand new episode here, my friends, coming straight at you. And this one is what am I doing here? I'm begging you. I'm pleading you. This video is all about that mentality. There's something that I know I'm not the only one this has bothered. I can't be. I mean, personally, I know dozens others that are in the same category as me, so I know for a fact I'm not the only one. But there's something that the board game industry just has to stop. Please. I know business is about making money, but come on, you gotta be dicks about it. Alright, my friends, please, I want to know from any of you, if anyone in any slight, small way agrees with me, please let me know. And why don't you join me down the table and I'll tell you what the hell I'm talking about. But yeah, board game companies, please, just stop doing this. That's right. I'm here to say stop it. What am I here to say stop it about? Miniatures. Miniatures in board games. Now, don't get your panties in an uproar here. I'm not an anti-miniaturist. I know there's a huge movement that seems to be going on in the board gaming community right now to get rid of plastic miniatures in favor of cardboard because, well, it's true. Plastic is bad for the environment. Although everyone that wants cardboard, I don't think they realize that we are actually in a paper shortage, and we have been for years. So I don't know if making that problem worse is the right solution. What is the right solution? I don't know. I'm not here to talk about the solution. What I'm here to talk about is why the hell are all these board game companies that do come out with plastic miniature games, why are they either refusing to give us painted miniatures, or they have the balls to come out with a deluxe collector's edition, limited number, that has painted version of them, and this one's going to go for about $50, $75, maybe even $100 more than the game with the unpainted miniatures. Really? You want us to pay you more money because we're being penalized? People like me are being penalized because I'm not an artist? I don't get it. Oh, I do. It's about the money. That's all it ever comes down to, right? It's all about the money. Follow the money and you'll follow the trail to what's going on. We all know that. And that's what it comes down to. At least that's what they want us to think. That's right. They want you, and they wanted me before I opened my eyes and did the math. They want us to think that it's financially irresponsible for them to spend the cost to make a painted miniature when they could just not do that. Or, like I said at the top of this, charge extra, an exorbitant amount of money extra to have them painted. You know what I meant when I said I did the math? Wizards of the Coast. And also, who's publishing Pathfinder? What's that, Piazzo? They seem to have the damn answer. Since about 2000 or 2001, we have had painted Dungeons & Dragons miniatures regularly on sale from Wizards of the Coast and Pathfinder, Piazzo. And they're not charging an arm and a leg for them. So why the hell do game companies like Fantasy Flight Games or greater than games think that they need to charge us an arm and a leg for the extra special collectible versions of the painted minis? This is just a ripoff. Are you telling me that Fantasy Flight Games can't do the same thing that Wizards of the Coast can? Are they incapable? I mean, I thought Fantasy Flight Games was one of the largest financial gaming companies in the entire world. Right up there with Wizards. But I guess their competition is more, is better than they are, I guess. Because they figured out a way to do that. I got tons. I got a shelf. I got shelves full of pre-painted plastic miniatures for Dungeons and Dragons. Didn't cost me an arm. You know what cost me an arm and a leg? When I had to buy them individually. From eBay, where some jackass wants to charge, $20 for a miniature. That's a joke. It really is. That's a joke. But you talk about, and I understand you have to chase down the rarer miniatures, but you don't have to. If you're just building an adventure, a few of the boxes will get you enough of the monsters that you need, especially if you're building your own adventure. You don't need to hunt down the monsters that a module tells you that it needs. But guess what? You can change the monsters in a module. Oh yeah. You can, as long as the CR rating, the challenge rating is basically the same, you can change the monsters. So if you don't have, Grimlocks, you can change it for orcs. If you have tons of orc miniatures, they're all painted and they don't cost me an arm and a leg. So why the hell is it that all these other board game companies feel like they want to penalize you and me simply because we're not artists? Other companies don't have to. This is why it annoys me. Can you tell that? I am highly annoyed at these companies like Fantasy Flight Games to have the nerve, the balls, to tell us these things, to tell us that they can't financially see fit to have plastic painted miniatures. Games like Greater Than Games. Again, the same thing. I went out and I spent money on the pre-painted line for their superhero miniatures for a game that died. Completely died. Just because they got me. They got me on that. Yeah, they did. They get you? Did somebody else get you? What are your thoughts on miniatures? I understand if you're a painter, the opportunity to get these miniatures and paint them. But come on. Most tabletop and RPG gamers are not artists. We are not miniature painters. So please, I wish these companies would just get their heads out of their ass and just get their shit together. Come on. Come on, really? You're telling me that Wizards of the Coast is able to do this, but you're not? Loser company. So yeah, stop picking on us. Just stop it. Just stop, okay? And give us the damn painted miniatures. I have nothing good to say. All right, I'm your buddy Big John G. for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and I am out of here.